Now... Punch. Oh no. You punched. I suppose in fairness I did tell you to punch now. Maybe should not have narrated my own actions, sort of gave you your own ideas. I already know there's nothing over here, but there might be secret what if. What if there was a reason for me to have been down here, eh? Nobody knows. Squoofus. Let me look at my squoofy face. Oh well. Got a picture of it in the top left, that'll have to do. Squoofus. Radioactive Squoofus man. Oh shit. You might live in pipes, but I don't, so that's different. That's another thing that we don't have in common. You're dead. Good evening.
Oh. No.
I don't even know who's there to have done that to me, to be honest. Oh, there's never... There was never. You're really putting the pressure. Did you just say a fun noise? I can never quite hear. I can make out what's being said if I know what's being said, because it's like I've played the game before and remembered it. But it's doing fun what-if knowledge that I don't have. Right. Now we're equipped. Thank you. Thank you to pick it up this time. Now it's the time to open that. Too late to do anything with it. All my foes... Oh, I tripped over some steam. Curses. Oh, curses and It's a Squoofus! Fake Squoofus who's living over there. Look at them, they will get you now. Not falling for elevators now. Too late in the day. Too late in the day for your elevator-based trickery for me to fall in a hole. And I know what I'm doing here this time, so I'm not going to be stuck here for 7,000 years, infuriating anyone who's looking. Oof. You found my squoofy place in the ceiling. What? You nearly bit my bum, but I didn't allow you to. I was actually trying to web him up, and then I continued to web him up, even though I was going to put the gloves on after. And the action of firing webs took my gloves off. So I really sort of just made a salmon paste nonsense cretin boy of myself. The worst kind of nonsense, and to be honest, the worst kind of salmon. I never used to like salmon. I think it was because I'd only have bad salmon. I like it a lot now. Bad salmon gives you the wrong idea about fish in general, really, and so let that be a lesson to you. Don't make... Go away. Go away and don't make bad salmon. You don't have to be near me if you're gonna wrong some fish. Simple as that. We're going straight in. Why'd I do a jump? Why does he keep doing jumps? He's done a matrix out of it!
Come back here.
He's not moved, sweetheart. There we go.
That's the guy who framed me, and the one who stole the technology.
Oh, he's done a whole matrix out of it. Which naturally means that Spider-Man said trans rights. I said Spider-Men there, but both of them at once looked at the camera. Because, you know, Mysterio, we know it's Mysterio. It's always Mysterio. It'll be in the thumbnail, probably, but, like, he may be a villain, but he's not an arsehole.
I gotta say, you look just like me. Except
you do look just like me, except we're not Squoofus anymore because it's a cutscene instead. I'm going to close all your bones tonight in the ring. Oh, look at me. I'm good with spheres. Jake Gyllenhaal today. Vast as a titan.
Is it too late for us to be friends?
That's his entrance song whenever Jake Gyllenhaal gets in the ring. In the fights that he does all the time. We knew it was coming. There's a fish in his head tonight. It's sort of peeking out of his head sometimes because it's not quite not clipping anymore. Poor Mysterio. He's all, and it's just the least fishy fish you've ever fished out, hasn't it? Really. My webs are more powerful, making this easier, for I need only hit him once. One boof per leggy. One boof per leggy in the evening. Leggy in the evening. What? I'm gonna want that. Don't summon a wheel on it. You've done it. You made me jump over it. Oh, I got it anyway. You didn't quite. Oh. Why are you not moving left like I want? It was the whole point of me doing this, was they told me you would move left. Not talking about anything in particular. Really making the sacrifice worth it right now. God. I'm not going to. I try not to linger. I try not to linger, especially when there's a fish boy leg man trying to attack me. But, you know, I do think I've beaten you. Oh no. Well then. I've thought again. And you're right, I've not quite beaten you. Oh no, especially if you're lasering me when I'm in midair. Oh no, piss. Oh piss. Oh piss. I guess our health pickup spawned on me. That's fine. Boof at him, not away. You've got to boof where he is. Oh. This again. This is my lot in life, unfortunately, to be predictable fish jokes. For your PlayStation video game. The fish is now travelling backwards. You've made the fish go backwards this time. What the fuck did you just say about my fish? Oh no, I don't know what the fish is doing anymore. He can't seem to make up his mind. Just in a state of existential despair. At the tedious predictability of his unfortunate situation, just wiggling about all over the place. Relatable as fuck, if I'm being honest. Except, of course, that I have limbs. That's the primary difference between me and the fish you've trapped in your brain!
You'll have to be better than that, Mysterio.
I feel like that's really the best power move you can make in that situation, is to just make that noise at him while you look up at him going, oh yeah, Scroofus, woohoo! If you can stake Grillium at your captor, I think that makes up for the size difference, because they don't feel big in that moment. They don't feel in control. Because they know they're about to be squoofed something fearsome. Oh, Benjamin Biscuits, the most credulous man. No, don't vanish. You vanished. I want health. The floors beneath me are electric. You're doing swoops. You're doing... Okay. I have less health than when I started looking for that. But it's fine. Because boof! Oh, hey! Oh, the new has come to see your salty brethren today. If there's too much salt in them, he'll report them to the world! Woo! He'll just make a public statement about it, is what that means. You've been defeated. Public statements about how salty whatever I said you had was.
If only you'd taken that giant act to Vegas instead.
Oh no.
Your endless battles, Spider-Man!
It's really a shame.
Let's hear it. Who's behind all this?
I really thought being giant would give me an advance. Fuck that. Fuck that sentence then.
Symbiote invasion.
It abandoned me when I needed it the most.
There will be more than you can imagine. That fog which blankets the city is preparing everyone in New York for symbiosis.
You're the fool, Mysterio.
That's what the fog does.
Where?
I noticed that in editing. The last time we were at, and so we know all the fugs for. It's for making goopus readiness, preparedness.
A secret passage.
Goopy fog.
Them destroy you.
Whoever your boss is, he's off his rocker.
He's
No
made
one can
goopy
control the
fog, you
symbiote.
fool!
Correction. No one before now.
Eat an actual
Spare me the
dick!
propaganda, okay? This isn't a game, Mysterio. The symbiote
Yes, it
will
is.
destroy
Quite
everything in their
literally
path
is.
unless I can stop them.
I know this for some reason. I'm the Deadpool of this situation. Everyone knows you have a fish inside you that tells you it's not real. That's what the fish is. The fish is just a source of existential dread. And I can say that from personal experience. Because the fish in my brain doesn't let me fucking forget it either. Oh yeah, none of this is real. Explains a lot, doesn't it? Trapping a spider with your graspy claws today. The masterminds.
I'm here, Frank. What's up?
Spider-Man's here, microchip.
Frank
100 yards, maybe. Easy.
seems to be targeting Spider-Man right now, but then just doesn't anymore.
I lost him.
What happened?
He took out my scope.
He webbed up my sniper rifle, and now we're the
Sorry
best
about
of
that
friends.
expensive lens, Punisher.
Something
With
tells
my
me we're
convex
sitting in a
face.
That's the place. Warehouse 65. We could
He just somehow knows about the goopuses and thinks he can shoot them, I guess.
I'd like to keep the body count low.
Or maybe he's just like, I think that warehouse is bad. You're probably going to want to help me shoot everyone, right? Not really knowing who Spider-Man is. Warehouse 65. If only I could let... It's not really Mysterio that I'm doing. There's more sort of Emperor Palpatine. I'm afraid the goopus fog will be quite operational when your friends inspect the luggage. That's not luggage at all, this.
More symbiotes.
Oof.
Looks like the old Spidey
Scoofus, little Scoofus, what is the luggage? What's in there? What's in all of your brains? Ho ho ho. I was about to do an ad slogan that I remembered, but I stopped myself because the idea made me wretch of just repeating ad slogans for no real reason. And so we got a fun little just existential question. It all comes down to what's in your brain, doesn't it? Have you got a fish as well? What sort of fish? What sort of fish lives in your mind? Tell me in the comments. As I burn your friends. Oh, yes. You're not ready for... Oh, give me a second. Oh, leap. Swoops. Swooping. I don't have to chance the barrels this way. I've just got infinite burn wisdom. Because I kept blowing myself up, because the explosion radius on those is really a lot bigger than you can see visibly, which, to be fair, true in real life. There's shockwaves that you don't know. I'll get the health that's further in. Just so that if I need that health in a hurry, I don't have to flap about like a little bat flying around the room, do I? Going, meh. Eating small insects. Acting as a natural pollinator. Those are the things I won't have to do. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much string you have, the bubblegum machine is unaffected. Remember that. Remember that, because it's on the exam. Driving exam, perplexingly, but yeah.
More generators. They'll have to go.
Any more soup? You've not got any soup for me. I wanted you to have at least one soup ready for me by the time I was here. Alright, so... Thank you, punching me. Punching me directly in the nipple? What did you think that was gonna do? It's not the off button. What is your life? What are they teaching you at Goopus University? Scoof, scoof, scoof. Oh, a Squoofus skylight. Squoofus on the skylight! Fiddling with small gadgets. Oh! I wanted to do a fun leap from the ceiling. No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to sometimes. Which is fair, you're not always in the mood to obey the input commands. I know I'm not. Parallels between that and Catatonia, to be honest. I managed to turn that into something that actually does happen to me. Oh, wow. Apparently I've just got really bad latency in the ducts tonight! Right. I can jump down here all safe-like. But I like to cling to walls, which is actually what made it look like my spider sense just went off for no reason last time, is that you can fall in the pit and be cut up by a fun fan blade. But I wasn't, because I just swung to the other wall anyway. Because I was expecting to, fall in a pit and get cut up by a big fan blade, so it's really sort of... I knew what Christopher had up his arse. And nobody else had access to that information. Flip. You see there, look? You would have been shredded into bad fragments. Ho-ho! Downward thwips are just somehow really compelling. I don't know what that was, but aesthetically that was just nice. That was nice to look at, just a swoopy direct thwip line into your brain where the old man lives.
This is it.
The old man is there now as well. Yeah, now, if you look, I did this last time. If you remember, there was a bit down there where I said it looked like it was a secret place, but you actually can't climb down these walls, so you are just meant to plummet. You see, Geronimo, he says, but there's no choice. There's no choice but to fall down.
Woo! What a rush!
Gotta check something real quick. We are remarkably near a salt mine. I think.
I like it.
Do I want to just make this episode slightly shorter than usual? Because we're like getting really near the end already. And by making the episodes shorter, I'll get them, out quicker. Here's the thing. It is why I'm sort of trying to get a certain number of episodes out of this. I made the decision what the end screens for this version of the series were going to be before I started it. And I had a certain number of them that I wanted to get through. And I'm not gonna if we don't get about 9 episodes out. So that's left me in an interesting predicament, but we're around the 20-minute mark, which is, I've had shorter episodes of stuff, and we're scoofing around. End it on the scoofy ceiling. Oh shit, well, we're stuck here forever now. This is the scoofy ceiling, here, look. I'm not allowed. Oh my god, what if you weren't allowed on the scoofy ceiling? Tune in next time to find out what the ramifications of that will be, Jesus fuck. Oh, Neenor, all the way home. Well,
Quentin Beck, also known as Mysterio, Master of Illusion.
You're no match for me? Careful now!